Hey everyone, I'm like 24, and today we're going to be talking about the one deck that you must have whenever you go into level 4 or stage 46. Now, the NPCs in stage 46 actually do get a little bit difficult whenever you turn that auto duel on. If you don't do the auto duel, then you shouldn't have any problems. However, most of the time people just want to go ahead and save time and just click that auto duel and auto win. But on that, after you reach stage 46, it's a little bit difficult to do that, as like I said, the NPCs do get harder, and most of the time they summon like a blue eyes, or they summon something over 3,000, maybe a meteor black dragon or two thunder. What is it? Thunder twin dragon. I think I have it here. Yeah, the twin-headed thunder dragons, and sometimes it summons two of them. So what I did try a ton of versions of this deck. I think this is the one that worked the best, and most of the time it auto wins against everything. So anyways, most of the time it works extremely good, and it beats almost everything. The only thing that it has trouble with is it most of the time loses to the black meteor dragon. If your opponents can summon the black meteor dragon before you, you most of the time will lose. So that's the only deck that that it has a problem with. Everything else you shouldn't have any problems, and you should go. You should kind of win almost every single game. So this is the deck profile. Now you really do need the Hanes, because whenever you battle the bot that has the twin dragon deck, most of the time the Hain auto wins against it, because they can't summon another one, and all they have is the Bersago the Destroyer and those 1100 to 1200 substitutes. So the Hain does give you an out to almost every major problem that the deck could have, and sometimes it has an out to the Black Meteor Dragon, but the bot kind of makes stupid decisions, and sometimes it doesn't choose the Black Meteor Dragon. It chooses something that's set, or the second monster that's gonna attack, and that's the reason that it ends up losing. I'm not sure why it's programmed like that, but that's how it is. And if your opponent does summon two monsters with the Black Meteor Dragon, most of the time the Hain is gonna choose the second one, or it's not gonna do its job and actually choose the Meteor Dragon. And so the Hainhings are kind of required. If not the Hainhings, maybe two Yomi ships and maybe a 4-star Ladybug. But the 4-star Ladybugs don't really do anything, and most of the time the bots would summon random monsters that aren't even level 4, so the Ladybug doesn't really do much. So I did win with the Hainhings, and the Hainhings are working extremely good. So before you reach that stage 46, I do highly recommend that you get this deck. It's actually fairly easy to attain. Most of the cards are level up rewards. You can get that with like I think Joey, one from Yugi, and the other one I can't remember. But just look at the rewards, and you should be able to find them. You should have already the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and you only need one because you have so many substitutes. And the Meteor Dragons, they're like common out of that first pack, and I'm pretty sure you should have this one from, I think it's from the second pack or the first one, but it's as long as you have some gems, you shouldn't have any problems getting there. You might already have it actually. So the other two, those fusions, you don't really need them. I just put them in just for the hell of it, but they're not a requirement. So this is the deck. The Thunder Dragons, you do get them from the card trader, and they are kind of pricey. So I do suggest that you do save your gold and you get the three Thunder Dragons, as they're one of the main cards in the deck. And you do need the Shards of Greed, because they do help. If you don't have Shards of Greed, just do Jar of Greeds, and I think it should be almost the exact same thing. The Fusion Gates, you can either play one or play two. If you do have the second one, I would have played two if I've had the second one, but I don't, so I just play one, and then you can substitute it for the Shard of Greed. If your character has balance, I highly recommend that you choose balance as your skill. Otherwise, just use life point boost, or maybe even the skill draw, spell, and trap, which will most of the time get you the fusions, the fusion gate, or the polymerization. So here's the deck. It's 3 Hainhains, 3 Thunder Dragons, 1 goddess with the third eye, 1 mystical sheep number 1, 1 Versago the Destroyer, 1 Red Eyes, and 3 Meteor Dragons. 1 Fusion Gate, 2 Sharded Greeds, 3 Polymerizations, and a Windstorm. The Windstorm, you can substitute it with a Magical Arm, Mirror Wall, Chisuda, whatever trap you have. But the Windstorm does kind of help you out, or maybe even an enemy controller. And so that's the deck. I'll go ahead and leave some I guess playback videos of the deck working. And this deck, once you reach stage 51, the deck still kind of works, but it doesn't work 100% of the time. And most of the time, it will lose to the Geminis because they run Order of Charge. They will lose to the Hamburger thing because they have that ritual weapon that they like to play, and they most of the time play 2. So the Hamburger goes up to like 35 or 45, and it just it can't compete. And then that deck also runs the Flamberg sword, which negates effects. So the Hein is really kind of useless. It doesn't do anything because the sword negates it. But you should be finding it all the way up to stage 51. And I haven't discovered yet a good auto duel deck for stage 51. And once I do, I'll go ahead and post a couple of matches. However, this deck should get you through most of stage 46 to 51, and you shouldn't have any problems with it. And you should be able to farm anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 assessment points. And I think that's gonna be it for today. If you are liking the content, if you do like the videos, do subscribe and do leave some comments. So I'll leave you with some playback. So enjoy the rest of the video.